It's your girl Key, and I'm back with another video. And today I am here with my best friend.
It's your girl B.
And we are doing the Never Have I Ever challenge. We did just do the Who's Most Likely to challenge on Brianna's channel, so I will link that in the description box down below so that you guys can definitely check that out. And don't forget to subscribe to my girl, like, comment, and subscribe to this video, and let me know what other kind of videos you guys want to do down in the comment section below. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Never have I ever taken part in a talent show. I think I have.
How do you think?
Because I remember being at a talent show.
Did you add it or in it?
I don't remember. So I'm going to put not, just in case.
I have. Actually, I was like in like 4th or 5th grade.
What'd you do?
What it was me. We sung a song, y'all. What was we sing? Known better than think I will leave. Should've known that. It's about me. It don't matter if you're up, matter if you're down. Okay. Don't worry about
I think I need the melody behind it.
No, you don't. I'm not singing for her channel. She thought.
Never have I ever walked out of a movie because it was bad.
I definitely have. Let me tell y'all. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't remember what movie it was, but me and my little sister had went to the movies, and we both fell asleep. And we kept falling asleep. We were trying to wake up, but we kept falling asleep. So we woke up, we both went. So we was like, you want to just leave? We was like, yeah. And we got up, we walked out.
See, I used to always fall asleep in movies. Like, the first movie that I ever stayed awake for, I told y'all, it was Jack. Never have I ever shot a gun. I just needed to be able to have I have. You know, this is my channel. My game. Yes, I have.
I definitely have. We actually did it once together.
We need to go
gun
back.
range. Yeah. My husband took me and my best friend to the gun range. Oh, I got some pictures of him helping you.
Wow. Really?
I'm about to send them to you. Okay. So you can put them on here.
Yeah,
y'all. She was shooting the gun.
I think I definitely have some pictures, or at least a video of you. So I'm gonna insert pictures here.
I'm still trying to find out which.
What you doing?
Okay, hold on, y'all.
You on what?
Stop.
Never have I ever cheated on a test. You know?
Okay, so wait.
I'm sorry, I'm not promoting that at all.
I'm talking about you know. Okay, wait. So does cheat on a test mean that you help somebody too? Like in the test, that is still considered cheating, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I ain't saying it like I wasn't cheating to get the answers too. I was doing that, but I'm just trying to see if it means the same thing.
Oh, you was cheating to get the answers? I was cheating to help
Sometimes.
somebody. I'm always helping people. I'm just playing, y'all.
I was cheating to help somebody, but I also have cheated. You
Listen
know who
here,
class I
we
cheated
cheat
in?
together, we pass
You know
together.
who class I cheated in?
Who's?
Miss Lindley and Miss Sasser.
I wish I would have cheated in Miss Lindley class because she hated me. She hated me. She had
I'm
it down
supposed
for
to
the
do names.
kids.
It doesn't matter. It is what it is.
Does she even still teach anymore?
I think she does. But yeah, I cheated in her in those
Surprise,
two
Miss
classes.
Lindley.
So yeah, I cheated in those two classes. But like when I was in high school, I never cheated. I don't remember cheating for real because I feel like in high school a lot of people like they had started like their brains kind of started dwindling down. So I don't think that they're really smart anymore. So I didn't cheat, and that's when I started to be in like honors classes when I quit cheating. So.
Okay. Never have I ever had somebody slap me across the face.
I think my whole life, my whole 22, almost 23 years, I have been slapped twice.
I think I can only think of one, and it was only because it was a bet. Me and my mama bet each other. We just had an agreement that we could smack each other one good time. But I let her get the first hit because whatever she was gonna give to me, I was gonna dish it right back out to her. And she did me skillings, like my face was stinging. Like, you know that smack when you get smacked so hard that the whole side of your face is just stinging. That was me, but I got paid $20 for it. But that's the only time I can really remember where I got dog smacked.
Okay, I got slapped twice across my face, like legit, like hard smacks. One, I'm just gonna tell you like what happened, but I'm not gonna like give you the full story. My mama slapped me. Okay, I never got smart with her again. Just know that. And then my second time I got slapped, I was a freshman. I had just started a new school, and this boy, everybody knew I was new. They called me the new girl. This boy, I still know his name to this day. He slapped my butt. So I turned around.
The question was for the face.
I know.
I'm like, where are you going with this?
He slapped my butt, so I turned around and I backslapped him. So everybody was like, "Oh, you gonna let the new girl do you like that in front of everybody? You gonna let the new girl?" Y'all, I guess everybody was scared of him in school or something. So he was like, "I'm not about to get slapped by no girl, especially not no new girl. I run this school." So I just kept walking after I slapped him. Like I just like, okay, I just proved him like, don't touch my butt no more. And I just kept walking. All of a sudden, he stood in front of me, y'all. When I say he slapped me so hard, I ran to the bus and I got my brother, and I'm gonna leave it there.
Never have I ever chipped a tooth.
I don't remember doing it, but like just a little like chip on one of my front teeth. I don't remember doing it, but I guess I have.
I have twice. My front tooth is pretty much gone now. It's
But
at this time, I had I was helping you remember?
yeah, but how can it be gone?
What you mean?
How can a chip be gone now? You said it's
Like
pretty much gone.
Yeah, like it smoothed itself out over time because it wasn't that big of a
okay,
chip.
okay.
But I was trying to. She had like one of her wires in her bra was coming out, and so I tried to help her take it out, and I used my teeth to get it out, and it chipped a little bit. And the other time is I was eating something good, had to be, because I like bit down on my tongue ring and that chipped my tooth.
Dang.
And it's like it's still there too, and it's like it's really sensitive whenever I eat certain foods on that side. Never have I ever read a whole novel in one day. These questions kind of weak.
Yeah, I definitely have. I remember the book and everything.
If you got a good book, a page turner, like there's no way you can't read it in one day if it's that bomb.
Do you remember the book? Do you remember the book that you read?
I really don't know, but I could tell y'all the last book I read that was fire. It was The Hate You Give. Did you see that movie?
No.
The movie was so good.
Oh my gosh, I'm mad.
I
I wanted to see it, but I never went and saw it.
And I read it, and I was the first one to read it before her, and I was just like, oh my gosh, like this book is so good. Like I don't want to put it down.
Yeah.
And
You
when
still
it was
got it?
over,
I want to read it.
Yeah, you can read it. But when it was over, I didn't want it to end. Like I was really about to cry because it was ending, and then I was like, oh my gosh, this got me pumped for the movie because I found out the movie was coming out like when I was on like the last couple of chapters. I was so psyched for it.
Yeah, I wanted to go see that, but we never got around to seeing it. So the last time I read a full book in like one day, I was in like 8th grade, and I had read this book over and over again. So I think that's why I could read it so fast, because I knew what was coming up, so I could just like skim through it. Skim.
Niggas wouldn't read. That was skimming. Okay.
But like no, I really read it. Like I just like reading a book, and it was
Yeah.
called, I forgot what it was called, but it was by Jacqueline Woodson. And it's like about a girl who was pregnant, and she moved in with her mom's like high school best friend, and her high school best friend's daughter. At first she didn't like the fact that she was the pregnant teenager moved in there, and then they got cool and stuff. I wish I could remember what it was called, but either way it goes, that was the last time I read a book in one day.
If y'all know what that book is, comment it down below because I'm trying to read that.
Yeah, what was it?
Never have I ever looked through someone else's phone without their permission.
I definitely have.
I want to say that I have, but it wasn't like for a boy.
That's someone else, period. Like, have you ever? I've looked at people's phone and I found out some interesting things about them.
I think
I never said anything, but I know.
I feel like I probably have. I just can't like remember it right now.
I
What you
definitely
find?
did.
What's some of the tea that you have found in these phones?
Like different boys they were talking to. Like one of my friends kept on saying that she was done with her ex, and we told her, like me and a group of our friends told her, like if she goes back to him that we were not gonna talk to her no more, just because of different situations and circumstances that happened. And we found out that she was back talking to him. So I had to act like I wasn't even mad. I had to kind of like pry it out of her and be like, girl, I seen so and so the other day. Have you talked to him? And she was like, yeah. I'm like, you weren't supposed to be talking to him.
Right, got you in your own life.
So yeah, that's like some of the. I found the name of it. It's called A Dear One. The Dear One. I read it when it had that on there.
I feel like I've seen that book before.
Let me try to show y'all. How am I going?
You probably got tilted up soon.
Yeah. Thank you. Oh, see? The Dear One. And it got little baby feet on there.
I feel like I've seen that before.
Yeah,
or
it's
like I've maybe read it before. Cause now that I know the backstory behind it and I see the cover, I feel like I've read that before. But I would read it again.
So it says, Feeny is furious when she finds out that her mother has agreed to take a 15-year-old pregnant girl into their home until her baby is born. What kind of girl will let herself get into so much trouble? How can Feeny live under the same roof with someone like that? And then it just talks about how the girl is. She's mean and she's bossy. She decided to have nothing to do with her. But then they kind of got cool towards the end. And it was pretty good. It was really good.
I feel like I've read that before.
And it's not
but
really
I would
long.
read it again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. This last one gotta be finger licking juicy. I said finger licking juicy. Can you stop pointing that over here? Never have I ever accidentally sent someone to the hospital.
I have not.
I have not. So, quick little story. When I was, how old was I? I think I was still in middle school, and my cousins had came over, and I was throwing my little cousin. He was like 3 or 4 years old at the time, and I think I was like 12 or 13 or whatever. And I was throwing him up in the air and catching him, but I wasn't necessarily catching him with my arms. Like I would roll out the way, and the bed would catch him. And so his sister, which is my other little cousin, she was laying next to me while I was throwing him up in the air. But you know, my 12, 13-year-old mind is thinking, if I move, you move. Like, common sense. But long story short, my cousin, when he was coming down, then his head hit my other cousin in her eyebrow. And so she had to get like 3 or 4 stitches in her eyebrow because I busted it open.
Did his get busted open?
He was fine. I felt bad after the fact.
Speaking of which, throwing somebody in the air, Nikisha, she threw my dog in the air when we was little, and she broke my dog's leg. So she's really good at doing stuff like that. And
Why are you
people
lying?
for throwing him.
Why are you lying?
So you didn't throw my dog,
Brianna, you threw him to me. I didn't know you was really gonna release. Who throws a dog?
She threw my little dog. Rest my little dog.
She threw the dog, y'all, and
that's not why she didn't die from being thrown. But
yeah, that's traumatic. We wouldn't.
But she definitely dropped her, and she had a broken leg.
Brianna,
because of TSO.
Who throws
y'all be careful.
Who throws a dog? I didn't know you were going to release. I thought you was just okay, y'all. So that was the end of that Never Have I Ever challenge. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Let me know what other videos you would like to see from me. If you would like to see my best friend on my channel again, then definitely let me know that as well. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell, you know, because your girl's back to posting on a regular basis. And don't forget to head over to my best friend's channel so you can see our collab. And don't forget to subscribe to her as well. And follow us on all of our social media, and that will be linked in the description and comment section. I got y'all.
My bad.
Down below. All right, y'all. We out.